Hey guys, welcome to this week's Video Game Hunting Retail Edition. So, I went to 4 places for this episode. I'm only showing 2 actual places because, like I said in my last video, I want to show a couple new places every time, so I'm not always re-showing the old stores that I go to a lot. You'll see some of those old stores every, once a month, not every single episode. I still shop there and pick up some games, so you'll see those in the pickups video. That'll be separate from this one. But you'll see 2 stores I went to today. I'll start off with that. Today wasn't bad. I found some games that I wanted, and not too bad. So it was a good day in all. The first store I went to is the first store you're going to see is a Salvation Army. I don't normally go to Salvation Armies just because I don't like how they have no return policy, like on anything at all. And they ask for ridiculous prices. The last time I went to a Salvation Army, they had a Wii for $49.99. As is, no return policy. I mean, granted, the Wii's probably works, but I'm not paying $50 for a Wii that I don't even know if it works, and they had no place to test it. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of shopping there, and usually when I go, they don't have any games, but they're really good on their prices. When they do have them, they're only $2 or $3 a piece. They don't go for the $5 like the Goodwills do around me. So, yeah, it was a good place. And let's go to that video next. Alright, and we're back. So, as you can see, they had some games. They had a decent amount. For the price they were asking, if I if it was my last stop of the day, I might have picked up more, but I don't like to spend too much at the retail stores. I have a budget, so I like to, save that for the yard sailing. But since this past yard sale wasn't really it was a bust, I had a little bit of extra, so I bought a couple games from there. And I didn't want to go overboard because I knew I still had a couple other thrift stores I wanted to go to, so I kind of wanted to save it. So I got the ones I really wanted, and yeah, so it wasn't bad. They had a huge VHS collection there, and 50 cents a piece for VHS. I'm not opposed to buying VHS still. I look at it this way: for 50 cents, I can get a movie that I can watch. Does it look as good as high def? No, but you know what? Mrs. Doubtfire for 50 cents. I don't need it to look HD to laugh. So a lot of times I'll pick up a lot of old movies, comedies that, you know what, I don't need to look great to watch. And really, if you want them to look good, you put them on a CRT TV, and they still look pretty good. You sit a good distance from the TV, it's going to look like, not look HD, but it's going to look good. So, yeah, I saw those, and I was looking for a couple movies, but I didn't find anything I wanted. I saw Edward Scissorhands at one of the thrift stores today, but they wanted $5 for it on DVD. I'm like, no. So when I saw the VHS, I was like, please have it. They didn't have anything, but they had a great selection. I'm going to keep that in mind for now on when I stop in that area. They're about 20 minutes from my house, so it's not a place I go to all the time. But, hey, at least they have a selection of stuff that, is cheap. 50 cents for a movie, no matter what it is. And you know what? Sometimes you find movies that they just don't have on DVD, or they're just not streaming. And nowadays there's so many streaming sites, you're not going to sign up for everything. So if I spend $1 here and there on 2 VHS every couple months, it's still cheaper than having a streaming site that half the stuff I don't want to watch. So yeah, so that was a good stop. They had a bunch of Lego stuff there too, but they were all like already built, and they're selling them separately like that. I'm like, no, I'm good. All right, so on to the next stop. So second to last stop of the day total, but the last stop you're going to see today. The thrift store after that, and the one after that I was going to. One was closed down after 9 years business, so I was like, okay, that was a waste of a 5-minute drive. And then the other one I went to was a church thrift store that I found on Google Maps, and they really just had some clothes and a couple books, so there was nothing in there. So yeah, so let's go on to the next one. This is another Goodwill, but they just got a remodel. So I haven't been there since they remodeled, and yeah, I was like, and that's the big reason why I drove far away today. I'm like, let me check out the new Goodwill, see how it looks. Because what they do around here is when they have a new Goodwill, all the Goodwills in its district will take all their best stuff, or a decent amount of their best stuff, and ship it to the grand opening. So since it's only been open for a couple weeks, pretty much everything they have is like the best of the best of all the other Goodwills. So I should have went when the grand opened, but I worked when they happened, so I just completely forgot about it. So let's check out the new store. All right, so end of an adventure for today. Um, you know, went to a total of 4 thrift stores that actually were thrift stores, not counting the church and the one that closed down. You got to see 2 of them. It was a good day. I got a handful of games that I was happy to find. A couple of them, I only picked them up for the right price, but a decent amount of them were ones I really want to add to my collection. So, yeah, it was great. I like going to new stores to try to find new games. Because the ones I go to all the time, I can literally just walk in 3 minutes and be out because I see it every single day. So it's nice going to different stores because I get to wander, I get to kind of look around. Let me know, guys, if you liked seeing 2 new stores a week, and then you get to see the normal store pickups in the pickup videos. Yeah, so it was a good day. I liked what I have. Check out my pickup videos to see what I picked up. And yeah, hit the bell, like, share, watch the other videos, and let me know in the comments what you think. Alright guys, have a good night.